Hawa watu si wajinga bro. Ni jeshi jinga lakini werevu. I interviewed them on Kula Kula show. And after I sat down with them, I had a different perspective of the whole Shembeteng thing. Subiri basi. Wacha kidogo niende nikamchokoze yule. And Kamene, we've been boys before Kiss. You know, a lot of people think we are friends now. We've been boys before Kiss.
Ileo wanangu nguvu wanangu badi wote ambao wanajua kazi nafanya amazing zaidi mazi. Nashukuru sana kwa kunifikisha 21,000 subscribers, kitu ambacho najifunia, familia ambayo nice kabisa na familia nzuri kinyama kabisa. Na leo niko na mshikaji fulani ambaye mtu mbadi, yani mtu ambaye ni mpambanaji, ni mtu ambaye anajua kujituma, ni mtu ambaye anafanya kazi mingi sana yani. Sitaki nimuintroduce mimi mwenyewe, itakuwa ni afadhali zaidi aseme yeye ni nani angalau tuge kwenye show. Mambo vipi brother?
Mambo fresh barida.
Steve amewajenga siku hizi.
Yeah, ametujenga bro. That slang is dope. That's like a very fire line. Everybody, it comes easy. Fresh barida, mzee mzito, nyumba nzima.
Bado hujasikia shega.
Aina ngwere bwana, aina ngwere hii. Ndo manake OGA top OBINNA. Tuko hapa Lamonike TV.
Lamonike TV.
Oh, Lamonike. No, Steve ni Lamonike.
Kwa Steve ni Lamonike.
Lamonike.
Anyway, umepiga pamba safi sana bwana. Fresh kabisa, fresh barida.
Thank you bro.
Umeua luku kabisa. Alafu mbona miwani ama ndo hivyo yani maswaga tu?
No, this is actually not for swag. You can try it on, you see. Try it on, you see.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. So I'm short-sighted. So when I'm hosting in an event, in a club or corporate, I put them on so I can see far. Because some other guests or clients will think you ignored them while you didn't see. But if I'm just chilling with the guys, I never have them on because I can see us here. But when I'm gonna see people who are quite distant, I have to put them on so I see. Therefore my eyes, I'm short-sighted. So sometimes when I look at you like this, you're like, OBINNA amenilenga. No, I didn't see. I saw, unless I know how you dress. But I'll just look. I can look your side. You'll be like, OBINNA aliniangalia kanilenga, but niggas short-sighted.
Okay, at least umewajibu kabisa. Na leo mbona sioni bwana maanguli fulani hivi tukule bwana? Mbona hakuna chakula?
Because I'm not interviewing you. You're interviewing me. And you don't have a food budget. Ha! So that's a you problem. That's a you problem. Mimi mmenita hapa kwa interview hakuna hata kinywaji bana. Mimi mnasumbua watu waje. When you call a guest like me, you know, unakuwa na okay, kama una drinks unakuwa na mayengs. Yeah.
Bado najua bado kuomoka. Ilikuwaje mpaka ukakuja na idea ya Kula show?
Kula show was an idea for the pandemic to cushion up celebrities. So that is how it started. Then I decided to just sit down with... The initial idea was for celebrities actually, who are my colleagues. So I was to call them, we sit down, we eat, we have a conversation. Then now it spiraled into other things. Yeah.
So ili kuchukua muda kiasi gani kufikiria inafaa nifanye hiki na kile mpaka kila kitu kikakuwa sawa kabisa yani?
Because I'm a procrastinator, it was a couple of months. So I got the idea, wrote it down, then I was like, okay, this can change, that can happen, this can change, that can happen, until eventually I decided on what to do.
Okay, kuna tetezi kuwa kama ulikopi mtu fulani ambaye sitaki nimtaje kwa sasa kwenye interview, alikuwa anasema kabisa ulichukua idea yake ukawa kama unaitumia kama ni yako. Hivi ni kweli?
I don't copy bro. I don't copy. I have too many ideas to copy. They might have been similar, but now me sit down and say, now this idea, okay, let me... No.
So it's your idea, sir?
Yeah. Kula show was my idea. Kula show was for eating with celebrities. The other person's idea is for cooking. I'm not a chef. And I've never said I'm doing a cooking show. Maybe if I get sponsors and they say, yeah, we want you to be the kitchen. For the money, yeah.
Okay, unajua mimi nakuuliza maswali ambayo maybe yako hivi majuzi pia nimeona umeingia kwenye Kiss FM na inakuwaje vipi kule, mambo ni shwari ama bado ndo hivyo?
Huko mambo noma.
Mbona noma brother?
Kuamka baba. We. Aulali. Yeah. I thought it was a bed of roses. It ain't. It's waking up is the hardest thing. So when you wake up and then now you know we have like events at night. You get home sometimes, you shower, you change, you go to work. you've not slept. So you have to also be very sharp and straight with like 24 hours of no sleep. It's quite something. Do you know I've not gone to the gym in like 2 weeks? This is the second week I've not been in the gym. And this is 1 week that I've not done any working out. Because the first week, I was working out in the house. This whole week, the roller, the dumbbells, even push-ups, I always just wake up in the morning, I'm like, oh man. Or sometimes I get home, change, go to work, I'm like, I'll do it. So it's quite busy, but I love it, I'm enjoying it. It's very eye-opening. I'm learning a lot, and I'm experimenting with a lot of things that I wanted to do. I've always wanted to do a lot of voices, because in high school also, when I was starting my comedy career, I used to do a lot of voices. So I stopped doing a lot of voices and I focused on one voice, which was OBINNA, which was the Nigerian, the pidgin, and I perfected it. So at the moment, I'm trying to experiment with Luya, Kamba, Kisi, Kikuyu, Luo, Indian. I'm trying to perfect on. Actually, the one that I'm struggling with now is my Russian. The accent, that is, I'm trying to struggle with. So I'm trying to struggle with the accent, the Russian, the vodka. So I'm trying to perfect on the voices, which is very good for me because I like learning. And at the moment, I'm learning. I'm trying, I'm like, oh, this one not good, let me try, let me improve on this aspect. So it's not bad.
Okay, kando na kuamka mapema na mandhari ni safi kabisa, mahusiano yenu na Kamene Goro yakoje? Sababu watu wengi hivi karibuni hamjazungumzia sana, lakini naona mambo yente.
Mambo yente kabisa. Kashani block ule. Kashani block kila mali bwana, piga simu ashiki yule.
Mbona?
Sijui mimi. Hey, guys are waiting for me and Kamene to have a fight. I think we need to, so that you guys can have something to shoot ama to interview, si ndio? Subiri basi. Wacha kidogo niende nikamchokoze yule.
Sisi wenyewe hatutaki labda blokiwe, lakini unajua pia kazi mnafanya ni nzuri sana. Nikisiposema congratulations kwa kama nitakuwa kama mnafiki sana unajua.
Sasa mambo pale fresh barida. Mrembo amekuwa busy tu. Mimi pia nimeshika kidogo, lakini content zaja. That's the right word.
Okay. So, mahusiano yenu na yeye yako vipi yani? Hivyo ndio kitu ambacho nauliza.
Yako sawa. After show sometimes we sit down and have coffee and just vibe and laugh and we have a good day. She calls me, we still call, we still text. We are boys, me and Kamene have been boys before Kiss. A lot of people think we are friends now. We've been boys before Kiss. When Kiss came is now when people started seeing a lot of us together. But before that, we were just boys. Like, there's a lot of people that I'm boys within the industry, but we don't post because we've never been in that position that we need to prove to anybody that we are friends. So a lot of people are concluding now with what they know now. It's called limited information. When you have limited information, you make conclusions that you think you know. Kumbe you don't know. They say the more you know, the more you find out that you don't know. Yeah. So we cool.
Okay, nitoke kwenye mada kidogo. Unajua kuna hii slang mpya ambayo imekuja inaitwa na kulombo tofu nini. Unaizungumziaje? Au watu wanajiita jeshi jinga?
Hao watu si wajinga bro. Ni jeshi jinga lakini werevu. I interviewed them on Kula show. And after I sat down with them, I had a different perspective of the whole Shembeteng thing. And this is what I'm saying. If you're a creator, you can create. The people who invented a couple of things were looked at like crazy in the beginning. They were judged, they were laughed at. The people came out with different languages, they were judged and everything. But just because you don't know something and then someone does it, and just because you don't like it doesn't mean it doesn't fit. And even the idea that came out behind it is very good, because they said Gengeton was very vulgar. So Shembeteng is there to sanctify Gengeton. So the words that people use them the way they are, that are very dirty, Shembeteng is covering them up, which is a good initiative. It's the same thing when Manyake song came out, and our parents were like, no, let's ban that song, that's a very evil song. And Manyake was like, you guy, tumia juala ni ashu too. It was about people using condoms and protecting themselves. And they're like, no, that's sing about Manyake. And I'm like, okay. They had to sing about something catchy for you to pay attention. Then there's message. But because we are very limited in knowledge, we decided and concluded that's the same thing we're doing in Shembeteng. we have limited knowledge. You're like, yeah, that's a very stupid language. Who said it's stupid? Have you gone to South Africa? Have you had what's the name of that tribe? There's a tribe in South Africa. If they were to talk in Kenya, I'll say, that is so stupid. No, it's not. It's a mode of communication.
Okay, kuna wale watu ambao wanawapinga sana kama madocho, wanasema yani wanajaribu kuwaiga sana na kuleta vitu ambavyo vitakuja kupotea hivi karibuni. Unaweza waambia nini labda?
It doesn't matter if what you create lasts or disappears. You created. What matters is the idea behind the creation. That's what matters. The beef that they have, those are artists. Watch wapige cinema, wapige showbiz, it's okay, it's healthy beef, provided nobody gets harmed, you know. Let them have fun. I don't have any problem with that.
Okay, tumezungumzia mambo mengi sana. Pia unajua kwenye tukuje katika maisha uhalisia na wewe karibu yani zaidi. So ni changamoto gani ambazo maybe labda unapitia ukiwa kwenye tasnia ya comedy, ukiwa kama wewe ni MC, ukiwa bado unafanya kama radio presenter, ni changamoto gani ambazo maybe labda unakumbana nazo?
People just think that we are immortal. That's the only thing that is very hard. People think you are immortal. People start thinking you can't react like a human being. Someone will come and insult you on your Instagram and expect you not to retaliate. Some even have the confidence to come in the DM. And myself, I am petty as fuck. You come to my DM, I dissect you one by one. By the time I leave you there, emotional damage. Yeah, me, I don't take prisoners. And sometimes, if I'm in a good mood and you still insult me on my comments, nakukotea tu hapo, nakutandikia tu hapo tukienda. So you feel the way you want to make me feel. Because people always assume that celebrities don't have emotions. People assume we don't make mistakes. Bro, nobody has a blueprint for life. We are all trying. I'm trying this way. If it doesn't work, you will have learned. You'll say, OBINNA, try this. It didn't work. Let me try this. Another person will try the other one. That's what happens. So you sit down and assume. That's the biggest problem that we have in the industry. People always just quick to judge. Hey. Think. And then people never assume that before they talk, the things they're saying are going to affect the celebrities. They affect us. We are human beings. We have emotions. So everything you say, every insult you think is very nice, it comes back. And one day, all those insults and the disrespect and everything, they're going to come back to you. And myself, I don't take prisoners, like I said, and I hold grudges. And I mark. I'm like, you. Then I will deal with you, one by one.
Okay, so umezungumzia changamoto ambazo unapitia kwenye hii tasnia ya sanaa, yani hii sanaa. So unajua kila kitu, labda kuna zile achievement maybe ambazo umefanikisha. Unaweza tuambie hata kidogo kama 1, 2, 3 hivi?
I have very many achievements, but they're materialistic. The only achievement that I like talking about is normally my physical health. Like I'm always trying to be very, very healthy. So I try not to put a lot of toxins in my system, one. Then also another achievement is my kids, if that's an achievement. I'm really trying to be the father that I didn't have in their lives. I'm trying to be a father figure. I'm trying to be a parent. I'm trying to be a friend. I'm trying to be a person they can confide into. I'm trying to give them memories that even after I'm gone, they'll sit down and say, hey, our dad used to be late, man. You know, our dad used to do this and this and this. And that's what worries me and makes me get scared of death. I'm always like, let's say, God forbid anything happens to me now, what will happen to my kids? They'll sit down and start saying, oh, you know, if dad was here, I could not be doing this would not be happening. So I'm always trying, when I'm with them, I try and give them so much that even if tomorrow I'm not there, they're like, dad was. And by so much, I'm talking about love, you know, understanding, and my presence. That's what I'm always trying to inject into them. Every other thing, every other achievement, materialistic, is very unmeasurable, because what I'll think is a win to someone is like, huh? Umesema umenunua simu mtu ana, huh? So we always have that. In life, there'll always be people ahead of you. There'll be people with you. There'll be people below you. So right now, there's something, if I say I have, someone will think I'm showing off, you know. Then someone else will look at me like, is he really this useless thing? So that's what happens. So I would not want to talk about my materialistic achievements You see them on Instagram. I post them to inspire a couple of people. I post a couple of them as influencing products, and people look at them from jealous or judging angles. So let's not focus on them for today.
Okay, tukimalizia labda, so unajua we ni mtu ambaye watu wengi wanasema una ile lugha ambayo ni ya Kinigeria. We ni Mnigeria ama ni Mkenya? Kitu ambacho watu wengi sana wanatatanishwa.
OGA OBINNA is a brand that is half Nigerian, half Kenyan. Yes.
Okay, nashukuru sana kwa kupiga story na wewe, kitu ambacho nafurahikia sana. Na mimi pia nasema ni achievement kubwa, yani mafanikio kubwa sana bro. Nashukuru sana kwa kunipa muda, tumepiga story ambayo nimefurahikia sana. Nashukuru sana kwa muda wako.
Karibu.
Bye bye. Till next time.